welcome to An Old Guy Playing Games. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, well, thanks for coming back. Today we'll be starting into our 11th episode in playing Dragon Age the Veilguard. Last time we spent some time with the Tosh character, helped her feed the birds, helped her learn how to use her fire to do stuff. We discovered that the Antam were had intercepted some supplies meant for the crows, and we took care of that Antam group. And then, well, we went with Lacanis to Treviso and did a little shopping in the market and some discussions about what the next steps were in going after Zara. Not really certain what I'm going to pick on this time. I'll probably make that decision as we start the recording. Got lots of side quests built up, and we'll see where I choose to go and what we'll attack from there. So grab a snack, something to drink, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. So after the last session, I took time to change my casual wear and my armor appearance set. So if you notice that change since then, that's why. Let's take a look at what quests we have out there and see what we might want to do. We do have another honest one. So go to a funeral excitement, Light of the Veil Jumpers, Elfhead Forest, got a couple for the Ravine Coast, got a couple for Treviso. I am kind of curious about Necropolis Halls and spending a little more time there. Let's start with that. So we'll take Emmerich and I'll figure out Tosh. We'll see. I had Emmerich and Tosh last time, so we'll pick somebody else. Emmerich and let's take Davrin. That was weird. Why did my thing jump out of full screen mode?
Let's ask Myrna and Volgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
What? Like having a chat over a pint?
Some are quite conversational.
Give me a second here. See if I can get my technical issues straightened out. Oh, my screen's not selected. There we go.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
We must keep track of our skeletal assistants.
Are any lost?
Intermittently. One revels in hiding in the sand.
Prepare well.
Have any valuables to sell? Damage reducers. That's fine. After I'm working on the side later. So we're not.
Victory to the living.
Interesting. She still has an exclamation
Rook,
point.
Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the Shrouded Halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
The Shrouded Halls have been left in appalling condition.
Memory wanes.
That provides scant comfort.
Overview of spirits malign. I'm going to take time to read this out loud. If you would want to read it, you can pause the screen.
What do we have here? There we go.
Certainly.
Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
So there's the receptacles there. Okay.
The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
Wonder what's so important behind there.
They're powerfully warded, and yet someone passed through these doors not long ago.
go. Can't do this without a wisp. Let's see if we can figure this out. That did it.
I probably haven't heard that yet either. What did I do? Let's go check out this one and come back.
We got it. What do we have here?
The risen gods of the divine power sense a potential ally in the Necropolis. We must sway it to their cause. According to that unbearable necromancer we've had to deal with, the entity we seek should be in the shrouded halls. But be careful, this being is ancient. Who knows what mood it may be in when we find it. Okay. Still don't know where I'm trying to go. Ah. Let's go figure out that first one.
There has to be another wisp around for that locked door.
Right. Let's look around.
Not my favorite kind of quests.
We got it. That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
That's a win.
Ooh, gained a level.
Dead Venatori? How'd they get in here when the door was locked?
An excellent question.
Let's damage more stagger. I do like stagger. I'll leave that be for now. Got my level up here quick. Wrong button. Did I do that right? That's what I wanted to do. Token of true flight. Not using my bow enough to make that probably a value.
Sealed tight.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Are there sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
So is that a demon?
I'm afraid so. And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori knew something.
They thought to flatter me with lies, so I sealed the door behind them. What we know. Place sealed long ago. Forgotten? Forbidden? Can sense magical loci projecting from here into upper world. How? Demons will manifest on those points tied to seals. One demon loci is in the Adderfalls, one back home in Tevinter, and one in Arlathon. Kill the demons at the loci, and the door to the inner chamber will unseal. Until entity inside in the chamber is dead, lesser demons will keep returning. But we don't know how to leave this bloody place. Okay. So we're going to have to go to some other locations and kill some demons before we can go in here. Gotcha.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Time for a hunt.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
Well, before we head out, let's see what else we can do here.
Your new seals hold.
Good.
Well, it tells me to go that way, this tells me to go this way. Oh, on the other side, gotcha. Oops. Whatever. Okay.
If our contract is right, what we're after will be sealed away.
We can't search the whole place. Have you seen how far down it goes?
See if we can find the Venatori on the way to the other one.
The Imperium commands! Attack! In we go! Finish them all! Finish them off!
Ready again?
Looks like the Venatori planned on taking a few things with them.
The villains.
We'll come back this way after we do the other.
this right? Manfred's a wisp?
A wisp of curiosity, to be precise.
And this wisp was so curious about our world, it just couldn't wait to come here, animate a body, and serve you tea?
Manfred enjoys boiling the water. He's mesmerized by the steam.
There's a haunting.
There's a fight ahead.
Incoming! Hassan!
Taking fire!
Rook, watch yourself!
They attack from afar!
Not doing a lousy job of avoiding it.
Attack from a distance!
I'm ready to go again. Watch for ranged attack.
Stuck on the freaking wall.
They're firing at us! An attack from afar!
Range incoming.
God, I'd hope to do more than that.
There is range. Coming in range. Rook, go, go.
That thing remind anyone else of Manfred?
Manfred would never be so vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity sometimes turn to malice.
Okay, let's see about our companion here quick. And that. Actually, there's healings out there too, because I'm feeling that a little bit.
this wisp wants something.
Listen.
Need your I think this wisp wants something.
There we go.
For us? Thanks.
Very generous.
Alright, it's gonna follow me now. What did I miss in there?
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
What tidings?
The spirit's flock.
You watch as producer are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles or broken auras amongst the Necropolis' sacred inhabitants. If you are unsure, please seek out a senior watcher for a proper diagnosis. But actually, before I go to do the laboratory, I want to see what I missed with that whisper.
Here they come.
It's over.
I wonder if you have to open the door. So what we did there for them. Ah, what do we need for that? More stuff there.
This monster, the Gloom Howler, have you ever seen its like?
Never. No warden I've talked to has either. It's definitely blighted, but not darkspawn. Smart. Something special. Normally I'd relish a hunt like this. Now,
You'll find Asan's siblings, I'm certain.
so am I.
Mist never lifts on the plains below the halls. It was a mistake to travel one of them alone. Who rang those chimes? What was the shape I saw gliding through the thickest patch of fog? Why am I still cold days later, even in front of a fire? Maker, I ache for the sky.
Wonder what their story was.
I could ask, if you'd like.
Stumbling. The steps. Skeletons saw. Oh. No choice. Had to be brave. Had to be brave. Too late to cry. So many graves.
off script again. Oh, I walked in circles. Ah, the infamous slide down. No going back.
More Venatori, and they're summoning a demon this time.
Trouble nearby.
The Imperium demands
Time to finish this room. Coming at range.
we failed the goal!
Venatori sure made themselves cozy here.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
Myrna and Borgoth will be happy. I think that's the last of the trespassing Venatori.
It's a travesty so many of them gathered here undetected. We really must raise some new corpse guards.
I'll need a wisp.
I'll need a wisp.
What do we have here?
Heard him as I turned, but I don't see anywhere.
There we go.
What do you dream of in the dark?
No! Not yet! Don't bury me! I'm alive! I'm still alive! It's open. There's light.
So, is it worth following? It's going to take me someplace I've been before. Okay. So, anything else here? I think we'll come back for that one later. Or maybe I have to go the other way. I forgot about the slide down there. Okay.
Trouble ahead.
ones? Oh, probably immune to fire.
Dead bodies. You don't burn them?
Navarra is dedicated to preserving the deceased. I suppose the displays of the Grand Necropolis seem a bit exotic to you all.
Usually when I send something to its death, it stays that way.
That's the last of them.
Carefully, despair deep. No sense stirring it up.
Have at them!
Damn it. Oh, let's see, there it is. How did you get up here?
I'm ready!
Little did I expect. I walked a long way out. video's twitchy. Give me a second.
People are energized after seeing that dragon run out of Treviso. They sing the crow's praises more loudly in the streets.
Rook?
The Diary of Chance Candide. Unmistakable. Predatory lurking in the Antibum Crow meeting spot. Coincidence? No. They left as soon as they saw me. The Venture Snake should not know about that place. Troubling. Very troubling. I will see if anything develops before I disturb dear Overwood, Tea, and Viago. But I will also take a post closer to the diamond, just in case.
A journal? About seeing Venatorian Crow meeting spots.
Useful to know.
Let's dig around some more.
Someone's a little stuck. Start a conversation.
Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Dea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise? I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Dea. This is just too much right now.
If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
You're such a dear. I hope these two are paying attention.
Dea, don't flirt with my colleague.
Jealous? Fine. To business, then. There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes. Of course. I'll get them to you right away.
Ilario, what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you, I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
My apologies, Andrea.
You need to worry about his I'm handling
me.
it.
I'll get you the ashes.
Something's going on with him. I don't know what.
When he's not on the job, my cousin always has his head in the clouds.
Hilario can be a handful, but this? The only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next, and my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Come, I'll get us some drinks and we can make the arrangements.
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Hilario, as usual.
How did you stay on her good side?
What good side?
To hear Katerina tell it, Lucanis can do no wrong.
It's easy to look good standing next to my cousin.
I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Tea.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
see if there's anything else here in Treviso while we're at it. Oh, got a couple. Oh, several. Let's deal with that guy. I think he's the one who beat me up a lot early. Should be a little bit more ready for it now. It's heavy. Not heavy armor. Okay. Hi, Air.
Where are you from, Dimitri?
Just in case I'm not ready to fight with him yet.
All over. Wherever they need it.
How are you faring with Hassan, Davrin?
It's all good. He's behaving, minding his manners, quiet as a mouse.
So, all the squawking
All
from
the
your
little
room.
guys are back, though.
Must have been Tosh throwing a temper tantrum.
I distinctly heard a griffin shriek.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes he acts out.
You must instill some discipline. Manfred needed to be taught boundaries as well.
Enemies of Empire!
They cannot with. Death is weakness!
The gods demand more! I am your vessel!
The Venatori dropped a note.
How are you faring with Hassan, Davrin?
It's all good. He's behaving, minding his manners, quiet as a mouse.
So, all the squawking from your room.
Must have been Tosh throwing a temper tantrum.
I distinctly heard a griffin shriek.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes he acts out.
You must instill some discipline. Manfred needed to be taught boundaries as well.
Except Hassan's a
Complete this
griffin.
time.
And clever. That will only increase, believe me.
Folded note to my Venatori brethren in Treviso. One of our own people was spotted colluding with Crow. The witnesses were not close enough to see the traitor's identity, but we can assume they're selling secrets to the assassins. Let us find our wayward member and teach them that the Venatori are not so lightly abandoned.
A Venatori traitor.
Intrigue beckons, surely.
Something's up with the crows in Venatori. The journal belongs to a crow named Chance. We'll look for them around the diamond. Maybe they know what this is about.
There we go.
I see we've company. Quickly!
You have to move.
Wow, that didn't work very well.
Needs assistance.
Move out of there. A sign on that.
Well, I've gone totally defensive now. It'll last much longer. I think he's barely been touched. Okay. So when I left the area, he went back. Okay.
We're clear.
So,
Yes?
nothing.
Are you Chance Candide? Found your journal. Couldn't help reading something about Venatori.
Ah, you've become embroiled in our local mystery. If you wish to help, let me shed some light. Venatori were spotted lurking in places where the crows conduct confidential business.
What can we do?
It would be a great help if you could search near our dead drops in the flooded district. That's where Venatori were last spotted. Please look for any clues as to what our spies are after.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna head back to the lighthouse, do some housekeeping, and call it an evening at that point. Let's see everything over here at the tree.
knowledge.
Oh. I did not realize. That the enchantments were one-offs and one time. Okay, let's go talk to everybody.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter? Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
So tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
It wasn't as bad where I was, but I remember the demons spitting sky holes.
Nothing like demon-spitting sky holes to bring
Sky
people together,
holes.
huh?
You gotta remember that one.
I made friends. Rector, Faulkner, others.
Rector, Faulkner.
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
But you did know people from the Inquisitors Inner Circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Most of the time, I just watched them from afar, listened to their snippets of conversation as they walked by.
And the Inquisitor's advisors? What about them?
I wouldn't say I was close to any of them. The spy master, Liliana, was aloof. Commander Cullen and I were both from Ferelden, so we got along. Ugh, Ambassador Montilier is my favorite, though. She's lovely.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
As smart as he's supposed to be, there's just some things he doesn't get. At all.
Yeah. Maybe one day he will. Maybe. If you help him. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Every time I said the Inquisition, I start thinking, the Inquisition, here we go. Oh well. I've broken the moon.
It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats. Or whatever griffins feel.
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces, boy. You wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
Well, at least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death, like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
Never be a deer. Good to know.
He'd probably leave them alone.
Probably?
You and I see a deer. Maybe he sees venison souffle. Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy Davrin.
I suppose we are our nature.
Not sure about that?
Most of my life I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin? What do I know about that? yet here I am.
That's not so bad, is it?
Not the path I expected. Makes me wonder about Hassan, his brothers and sisters, still young, pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one. These animals live to fight, but I wonder if there's another path for them.
Still early. Hassan's just a kid. Let him test the waters, see what shakes loose.
You mean like a parent?
Yeah.
Parents. A scary word. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard.
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Herlock, that's on me. If it's Hassan, I just don't want to mess it up.
I think that's where trust comes in. That Talon idea you keep talking about? Trust Hassan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
How has been Rathus since the dragon attack?
After the dragon attack, after demons swarmed the streets, after the palace shot at everyone, we're having a ball.
Ah, sorry.
What for? You didn't attack the city. The shadow dragons are dealing with it. At least, we're trying to. I just worry about Asher. He rests as much as we do.
So it's not going to let me talk to him. Father Nev's place, she was there. Where's Delara? I'm going to find her with Emmerich.
The view of the Fade here is marvelous. I can't believe this room wasn't taken.
Okay. I can let me talk to him.
Sometimes it helps. I wonder. How long can you hold your breath?
Not long. Healers say it's because breathing fire hurts my lungs.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay then, I think this is where we're going to stop for this session. Be back in a minute. Well, that was certainly fun, running around the Grand Necropolis, fighting some spirits and some dead, and figuring out how to handle wisps and do some of that kind of stuff. Interesting to see where that may go, because after all, there's some Venatori in there that they don't know how they're getting in there. I'm sure we'll have some quests eventually lead us to that. Then we went to Treviso for the funeral arrangements for the first Talon, and say Lucanus' cousin was acting a little weird, and then we started picking up hints about Venatori being at some crow drop spots, and maybe a Venatori trader. There's something going on there. It'll be interesting to dig that out as we go through more of those quests. I'm still not ready to fight that one champion. It's probably my fighting skills more than exactly where I'm at level-wise, but, you know, we will get there. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Helps the algorithm, does all that kind of stuff. And, you can certainly get some notices for when I put up new content. And have a good day.